And here we are. Welcome back to the Vortex Energy podcast. And I am really excited to have Marguerita Vorobioff here with me. Did I say that right, Margarita?
You did. Well done, Barbara. That's awesome. Not many people get that right. Well done. Well done.
Excellent. Margarita, I've known Margarita for a couple years, but she is an author, an international speaker, a mindset mentor, and light worker. Her passion is to empower others to reconnect with their true power and potential. She helps raise awareness and consciousness through the power of coaching and sound and energy healing. And that's what we're going to be doing today. So we're going to be doing some sound healing with Margarita. After training as an opera singer for 15 years, she was led on an unexpected journey to discover her ability to raise people's consciousness and help them heal through the power of her voice. Now she's a healing channel and uses her voice to help people reconnect with their divinity and power through sound healing and a variety of other powerful energy techniques. Margarita lives, works, and plays on beautiful Tambourine Mountain in the Gold Coast hinterland with her husband, 3 dogs. So Margarita, I really would love to just jump in and talk about your sound healing. And I know, and I've heard you sing, it's just, you guys are in for an amazing, amazing treat today. And how did you really, was there a specific thing that happened that you suddenly said, oh my God, I can heal people with sound? Well, how did that really come about?
Oh my God. As you said in the interview, as you said in the intro, it was really an unexpected journey. So short story, because I know we've only got a very short space of time. As I said, I was training as an opera singer and I had no idea about spiritual stuff. You know, I had spiritual friends and they were doing really, weird and wonderful things. This was about 10 years ago, but I was very much, that's not my journey. Love you dearly. It's fun to be around you, but it's really not my thing, the whole spirituality stuff and the whole woo-woo thing. But some weird stuff was really happening in my life, and how I recognized that I had this gift of healing was the first real indication was I went to this spiritual event, and this woman got up at the end of the night. My husband was with me, and she stood up and she started channeling. She basically started speaking in tongues. And just to, over the years, my husband and I have been together a long time now. And over the years, Laurie would say to me in the morning, you've been speaking that really weird language again. And it didn't happen all the time, but quite regularly. And at first I just thought it was some rubbish that I was talking about. No, it's definite language. I've never learned a language properly. I did some French at school, but my father spoke many languages because from my name, my background is Russian, and he spoke Russian, French, he spoke Mandarin and other Asian dialects. So in the house, I would hear him speak to his relatives and other people in different languages. And I thought, I'm just regurgitating that was the only explanation I had, until this woman got up and started speaking in tongues, and my body just responded. It was like every single cell on my body just understood whatever it was she was saying. And my husband sitting next to me, digging me in the ribs, going, that's that language. That's that language that you talk. And I've just gone, oh, crap. No. I'm not supposed to be this spiritual weirdo. Please don't. Just wake me up now. I don't want this. So anyway, long story short, I went and spoke to her. She helped me to speak the light language. It's called light language. So LIGHT, language of light, language of the angels. Every single one of us has it encoded within us. It's a very, very ancient healing language, speaks to our higher consciousness. And I'm just a channel. I sing in tongues. So I went from doing not very well, trying to get my opera career off the ground. I sucked at getting my opera career off the ground. I didn't suck as a singer. I just sucked at getting my opera career off the ground.
I've heard you sing. I know you sing beautifully.
Thank you. It just wasn't my path to doing this weird spiritual sound healing stuff. So, and it shifts consciousness. So it's very intelligent. And whoever's listening gets exactly what they need. It speaks to your higher consciousness, and it brings healing physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So yeah, that's the woo-woo.
Fantastic. I love it. I can't wait and we've got Jenny on the line here with us. Welcome back, Jenny. and I think you all are in for an amazing treat. Is there anything else that we need to do to prep everyone to before we dive into the actual sound healing, Margarita?
Well, just set an intention. So anybody who's listening, whether you're listening live or listening to the recording, just set an intention, because we all know that time actually doesn't exist. Time is actually, everything is happening at once. So it doesn't matter whether you're listening now or listening later. If you set an intention, you'll get the healing that you need. So just set an intention and close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Now I'm going to just turn my camera off because I'm going to stand up to do this, so nobody's distracted.
Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Oh, that didn't work. You turned us all off. Hang on, Margarita. Okay, you've been disconnected.
That didn't work.
All right, let's see. Oh, something we need to learn here. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I stopped my camera.
I still can't hear you. Let's see, Margarita. Oh, no.
That's okay. Can you hear me
now?
No,
it's not working. All right, so please be patient with us for a moment.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right, we may have to do a little pause here, and there she is. Okay, so no sound came through when you did that, so you can't turn off the.
I can't stop the camera. No.
So you could put something over the top of it if we're gonna look at the
that's all right.
or something.
It doesn't matter if people see me. It's just a bit distracting because I do all sorts of weird and wonderful things at the same time. So sorry about that. It just said stop camera, so I thought maybe the sound would continue going.
Oh yeah,
obviously
I haven't tried this. This is the first time I've tried this too. So yeah, it definitely turns off the.
Yeah, don't hit stop camera. Okay, so everybody just close your eyes. I'm going to take my earpieces out. So close your eyes, get comfortable, take a nice deep breath. Shoot that out of the road. Set your intention. So breathing in really deeply into the bottom of your stomach. And as you breathe out, bring your attention and awareness into this present moment, letting go of all stress, anxiety, all tension. Again, breathing in really deeply. As you breathe out, being fully present, letting go of all thoughts, all distractions. Ia pransi shonte ila ko ihnyansa. Dea krikansia toshi ana merencia takia pranso ina mia pransanda. Santa. Oh, Scenaren Santana. Oh, in Santo. Schutza. Ia pranzi tote ina mia ransantia cote ilaria cazzonda. Ita transe I shaki ala manti atso I capre ila dazi cotre ina shi a caponzia neca kikralia. Iho nianza toshi anti ala ozia prentia shi anca cozia leta mia transa tola iala. Scinza recante toziamente trazzi, shonta mia cranta, decta, tria, sciozza, mea. Rinza che talia, coziamente trazzi, shonte la mia cadranza, tozza. Miezza, tratta, cozza. So gently bringing your awareness back into the room. Taking a deep breath. And as you release it, open your eyes. Okay, we're still live. That's good.
That was absolutely amazing. Oh my God. So those of you who are watching live, please leave a comment on what that did for you. It had just amazing tingles along the whole back of my body, especially from the back, top of the neck, all the way down through the base of the spine. It was just outrageous. And
awesome.
Now that I hear you're singing again, it reminds me, it just sounds so familiar. It sounds like I should understand that. It feels like we know what that's saying, but I've obviously not heard any of those words before, you know? How do other people relate to the sounds, the words that are coming out? Because they really do sound so familiar.
Absolutely. And, many people think it's a particular language or whatever. And to me, the way I explain it's actually a fusion of all languages. So sometimes what comes through sounds more Asian. Sometimes it sounds more European. It has a different flavor to it. But there is often a recognition. So I did a sound healing for a group on Sunday, and so many women came up to me in tears going, oh my God, I recognize that. It was like I went home. So there's a real recognition because that language is encoded in each and every one of us. So our consciousness does recognize it. It's one of the highest vibration languages on the planet, if not the highest vibration language on the planet. And our consciousness recognizes it. It's just that we can't necessarily interpret it. Some people get messages. They kind of actually more people get images. Some people get images about, just various things in there. It might be something they can relate to in their lives. It might be something they completely don't relate to at all. But more people get sort of imagery when I sing. So rather than a specific message. But a lot of people do a lot of letting go when I sing. They just release a whole lot of stories and crap that they've been hanging on to. So, yeah, it's cool.
Well, I'll be honest, I was doing everything I could to not burst into tears. So, yes, you did.
Wow.
I thought that might not be the optimal way to do this show.
It has that effect on
is,
so many people. Like I said, when I presented, I did like a 45-minute presentation on the weekend. And after I did the sound healing and then spoke after that, just about 3 or 4 women were just in floods of tears. And they assured me they were tears of joy. But, it does that to a lot of people. So,
yeah. And Sue is saying it's amazing, went right through her. And Jenny is saying, our soul hears and understands that we may not know the language. Yeah, the image I kept getting was of an elfish language. I just throw back to like seeing fairies and all kinds of light beings.
Well, it's magical. Absolutely. So the elfin language is definitely magical, and all those the Tolkien and those stories. I actually think that they're alternate realities. I don't necessarily think that they're pure fiction. I heard somebody say one day that Tolkien actually said no, he actually didn't just make it up. It was like some sort of, I believe elves exist. I believe dragons exist. And,
we know dragons exist, I think.
Yeah.
So if everyone would comment below if you believe in dragons as well, I think. You're on the right channel here, Margarita.
Oh, yeah, I can. I know this kind of tribe. I can be as weird and out there as I want. So, which is cool.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We encourage it, as a matter of fact. So what do you do to keep your voice in tune? Do you have a special practice, a spiritual voice practice? I don't know. What do you?
Not anymore. Like, obviously I trained as an opera singer for so many years. And like I would need to train a lot to get my voice back to that standard again, to be able to sing opera. But no, I pretty much just do the sound healing. My instrument's always just ready to go because of all the training I've done in the past. It's just always sort of primed and ready to go. And as far as a spiritual practice is concerned, I'm actually I'm a real rebel as far as doing that kind of stuff. I don't sit and meditate. Meditation does my head in. I'm a bit of a pocket rocket, so sitting and meditating would probably be the best thing ever for me, but it just does my freaking head in. So I'm sitting there the whole time going, I've got so much to do right now, but I need to meditate. I've got so much to do right now, I need to meditate. It's more stressful sitting and meditating for me than anything else. So where I live is absolutely gorgeous. I live on Tambourine Mountain in Queensland, as we spoke about. It's a beautiful environment, so I'm connected to nature all day, every day. And when I take my dogs for a walk, when I'm out with my horses, that's my time to just really connect in. And, that's about it. That's about as spiritual as I get as far as my practice is concerned. So, I'm a real naughty girl.
No. But that to me is the ultimate spiritual practice. It's actually living that practice of being in the now and being in nature and being that connecting, lightning rod as you walk on the earth for that. So
absolutely. I think if we make our lives a meditation and just we build our awareness, our moment to moment awareness, and we're paying attention. So whereas before all this stuff started, I was plugged into the matrix. I didn't see what was going on. I didn't see the reality of my life. I was just plugged in like everybody else. And now I'm so much more aware and in tune that when things happen, I don't get caught up in it. Not always. I'm not perfect. I still get drawn into the drama sometimes, but mostly I'm thinking about how do I respond to this situation? I'm staying curious about, man, that really sucked. Why did that happen? Why did I attract that? What can I do about that? What's the universe trying to tell me? Or where's the blessing in this? Or how can I turn this into something that is absolutely magical and wonderful? So I think if we pay attention and we become a walking meditation, and that's the way to live life. So that's my take anyway.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I think that's the ultimate step beyond having to do it consciously every moment, when it's done unconsciously and you're living that actual experience,
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%. Yeah. So is there one last quick question before we go? Is there a particular spiritual book or a book that you've given the most frequently? What's on your list?
It's hard to narrow it down to one, but Eckhart Tolle obviously is always a go-to. So the Power of Now is one of what's I think his first one, but A New Earth, that's a brilliant book. And anything that Wayne Dyer's written, just, anything Wayne Dyer's written, devour it, eat it. It's gorgeous. His writing is amazing. So they're my two go-tos, Eckhart Tolle and Wayne Dyer. And yeah, I think they're my favorites.
Fantastic. And what advice would you give someone who wanted to speak their light language or to sing their light language? Where would you start them off?
Well, I'd start them off where my mentor started me off when I wanted to speak it consciously, and that is when you get in the car, because we all have it encoded in each and every one of us. So when you get in the car or when you're alone on your own, just allow yourself to speak total rubbish. So this is what I did. I was sitting in the car and I just thought, right, this is really weird, but I'm going to do it. So I just started speaking stuff that it didn't make sense and it didn't really sound like a language to begin with, because I wanted to be in control. We want to be in control of our language. But the more I let go and the more I just allowed it to come through, it was first very stop-start kind of, it didn't flow. But as I just got used to it and lent into it, it just started to come through and it started to flow. And over a few weeks, of course, it just became quite natural. So now it doesn't matter. I just tune in and it comes through really, really quickly. But initially, we want to control everything. It's kind of like, and we want to know what's going on. One of my biggest lessons was I kept going, I want to know what I'm saying. Like, what am I saying? What am I doing? And blah, blah, blah. And the message I kept getting.
Question.
Yeah,
you know what you're singing.
No idea. And I just set the intention and I let it flow through me. And I just kept getting the message, you don't need to know, just get out of the road and do the work. You don't need to know, just get out of the road and do the work. So, we're in charge here. Just do what you need to do and just trust that it is what it needs to be. So, and that's what I do now. I just get out of the road and I just do the work. I'm just a vessel and a channel.
That's fantastic. I love it. So, Margarita, if someone wanted to reach out for you, what's the best way for them to contact you?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm a bit of a dichotomy. So I'm a mindset mentor and I use emotional freedom technique a lot with my clients to help them to release the stories and the BS, the belief systems that are holding them back. So my business is actually called Pitbull Mindset. And if you ever work with me, you know why. I don't let people wallow in their crap. We get shit done. So, but if you want to get, there's a great program that I have that's free. It's 21 videos of EFT over 21 days to release blocks to abundance. So every day there's a new EFT video to release any of the stories and beliefs that are holding you back from experiencing true abundance in your life. So that is pitbullmindset.com. There it is on the screen, /abundance-tapping. Go and register your details there. You'll also get a sound healing recording. So that comes with it. That's for abundance as well, obviously. And just go through the program. People are having the most amazing shifts with that program. And, the one thing I would like to say is that we are on the precipice of one of the most amazing times in the history of humanity. So much is shifting right now. We have the ability, I truly believe that our money system is going to shift, whether we use the current money system, but wealth is going to be much more evenly distributed. I actually very much believe that. Or whether we transfer to another form of currency. I don't know, it might be cryptocurrency. It might be something else. There's some emerging things on the horizon. Who knows what that's going to look like, but times are changing. The powers that be have had a real wake-up call, and believe me, they're shaking in their boots. The people who have controlled us and repressed us and enslaved us, they're shitting themselves right now. They know what's coming.
100%.
They know what's coming and they're trying so hard. Huh?
Yeah, to stop it all. Yeah, they have no clue what to do or how they could move forward, because it doesn't have to be this confrontation that's looming.
No, they seem to think they seem to think if we win, they lose. Now, where the freaking hell they got out that idea, who knows? But humanity has been enslaved by them for way too long. But the light has come through to the planet so strongly in the last few years, and it's building rapidly. And it's slipping from their grasp, and humanity is waking up, and we are taking our power back. So hold on to that faith, because the more people who step up and who stand in their power and who take their power back, the game's over for them. It's inevitable. They cannot hold on against a tsunami of humanity standing in its power. They can't. It's impossible. If we all stand together, then they can't stand against us. They can bring whatever they like, but the light is here, and it's here to freaking stay, and we're the vessels for it.
Absolutely.
So I'm very passionate about that.
And Ken Tewano is saying hi to both of us, and he's saying, "You're so smart, Margarita." Well
I don't know about
that.
I got some good friends who feed me stuff, but yeah.
Fantastic. Well, listen, we're going to wrap this up now. So there's a great way to reach Margarita, and she's got an amazing free offer for everyone to tap into her tapping abundance, and look for that right on the screen, and we'll catch you all soon. Like and share this video. We'd love to hear from you and hear what you felt from the sound healing today. And I really thank you deeply, Margarita. That was absolutely fantastic.
My pleasure. Thanks for asking me to be on. Sorry?
I said, I still feel it so deeply. I don't want to cry right now, as I have for the last 15 minutes, but you done good. You've done good.
Good stuff. Good release. Good release.
Yeah.
Have a terrific day, everybody. See you again soon.
Thanks. See ya.
Bye.